Alrighty guys, Xcon here, welcome to my review of Star Wars Rebels Season 1. So yeah, today I will only be doing Season 1. Tomorrow I will have, 2, 3, the first 9 episodes of 4. Then on Tuesday I'll have the, series finale review. So yeah, anyways, starting off with episodes 1 and 2, Spark of Rebellion. Is it Spark of the Rebellion? I don't know. Uh, this was a good start to the series. Or Ezra, a boy on Saul, finds a group of, rebels, and then joins them. Uh, and then they do a mission and whatnot on, saving some Wookiees and whatnot. So yeah, one thing I do wish, the reveal of Kanan being a Jedi was when he pulled out the lightsaber on Kessel, and not just Ezra finding his lightsaber and the holocron on the Ghost. Also, I do wish the reveal of Ezra being a Force-sensitive being was kept for later in the season. But yeah, overall, this episode was good. Rating is 8.5 out of 10. Episode 3, Droids in Distress. This episode was okay. R2 and 3PO show up. But to be honest, in Rogue One, it just feels a bit forced. Unlike Rogue One, it does, make sense in the story of the episode. But, they could have easily been written out of the story. But yeah, 7 out of 10. Episode 4, Fighter Flight. Hera sends Ezra and Zeb to find a Mailuron fruit on Lothal, which I guess they don't grow on Lothal. And then they get into some trouble, and then steal a TIE fighter. And yeah, this episode was, I enjoyed the, Ezra and Zed kind of getting along and stuff. Other than that, it's just kind of meh, very, very filler-ish. 6 out of 10. It's probably this is my least favorite episode of the season. Episode 5, Rise of the Old Masters. This was a good episode. The Ghost Crew learns that that Jedi Master Luminara Unduli has supposedly survived Order 66. So they go to rescue her, but it turns out to be a trap. The Grand Inquisitor fights Kanan, but ultimately the Ghost Crew with Kanan and Ezra get away. 8 out of 10 for that episode. Episode 6, Breaking Ranks. This is an okay episode. Ezra is acting as an Imperial cadet, so he can steal this decoder, I believe. It's like coordinates to something. Like a shipping of kyber crystals. But, while being a cadet, he meets some of the other cadets and helps them break out. It's not a prison, but the fact. Which ultimately the one doesn't. 7.5 out of 10 for that episode. Episode 7, Out of Darkness. Hera and Sabine go out on a mission to meet a person named Fulcrum, who, that's just a disguised, name. There's in fact multiple different Fulcrums in canon, but yeah, which Sabine doesn't trust that, but while on this mission they're on, things go south, and her and Sabine have to work together despite Sabine not really trusting her at the moment. Um, this episode is okay. 7 out of 10. Uh, episode 8, Empire Day. This was a good episode. It takes place on Empire Day, which is a day the Empire rose to power. It's shown in Revenge of the Sith. Um, which also happens to be Ezra's birthday. So yeah, they whatever, like, they do some stuff, like I believe they explode when their new ships or something like that they're showing off. Oh yeah, but the one thing I did like was going more into Ezra's past and finding out the fate of his parents. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for this episode. Um, episode 9, Gathering Forces. This is a continuation of Empire Day, and it's also the mid-season finale. It was a good episode. Kanan and Ezra fight the Grand Inquisitor, again, and Kanan can't really match, you know, skills of the Grand Inquisitor. Then he gets bested in combat, and then I believe they're at the place in episode 7, Out of Darkness, where Hera and Sabine were, which was like this old Clone Wars, like, base. So yeah, and then Ezra does, you know, dark side stuff to get the one creature to, attack the Grand Inquisitor. And so, Kanan himself, Kanan and Ezra get away. Also, Ezra in this episode comes to terms with the fate of his parents. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for this episode. So yeah, and then episode 10, Path of the Jedi. I like this episode a good bit. Kanan and Ezra go to a Jedi temple on Lothal, and they both face a trial. Kanan, I believe, fights the Grand Inquisitor, which I believe is also revealed that he was part of the Jedi Temple Guard, the Inquisitor, Grand Inquisitor. So yeah, and then Ezra follows the voice of Yoda and finds a Kyber crystal, or I guess he really doesn't find it, it's just kind of gave it to him. And then he crafts his lightsaber. 9 out of 10 for this episode. Episode 11, Idiot's Array. This episode features Lando, voiced by Billy T. It was awesome to see him again. Recently there has been a lot of him. Other than this, Battlefront 2, whatnot. Excited for Solo and the Last Shot book, because there's gonna be a lot more of him. So yeah. But other than that, the episode was just okay. It wasn't incredible. It's a higher ranking just because you know, good to see Lando. So, 7.5 out of 10. Episode 12, Vision of Hope. The Ghost Crew attempts to rescue his Senator Gail Travis is his name, but because I think he's, not, like, doesn't like the Empire, but ultimately it is a trap, and turns out he wasn't for the, against the Empire. It was an okay episode. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Episode 13, Call to Action. The Ghost Crew had a plan to hijack the Imperial Communications Center. I think they do send a message out to all Lothal, but Kanan gets captured, I believe in a fight with the Grand Inquisitor. Also, Tarkin shows up in this episode. This is an okay episode, so I'd rate it 8 out of 10. Episode 14, Rebel Resolve. The Ghost Crew set a plan to rescue Kanan with the help of Vizago, who showed up, I believe, in episode 3, Droids in Distress. But then they find out they are taking Kanan to Mustafar, where it said the Jedi go to die. Which I guess is kind of leaning. This is obviously released before Rogue One, but reveals why. Because Darth Vader lives there in his castle. But yeah, 7 out of 10 for this episode. It wasn't incredible. And a bit fillery-ish. Episode 15, Fire Across the Galaxy. Probably one of the best episodes. It's also the season finale, where the Ghost Crew attempts to save Kanan. They are successful, and then Kanan and Ezra fight the Grand Inquisitor. Obviously, they win. And then at the end of the episode, it was revealed that Fulcrum, previously in the season, happens to be Ahsoka Tano, also revealing that she survives Order 66. So yeah, I like this episode a good bit. I rated it 9 out of 10. So overall, this season was okay. I enjoyed a good bit of the episodes. There's a few where I kind of, about. Then, the animation is fine. Other than the characters can be a little weird at times. But it doesn't bother me too much. But overall, I'd rate the season, season 1, 8 out of 10. But yeah, anyways, season 2, 3, and first 9 episodes of season 4 reviews will be out tomorrow. And the season 4 episodes 14 through 16 review will be out on Tuesday. So yeah. But yeah, anyways, I've been Xcon, and I'll see you guys in the next one.